What began as an experiment to bring my 11-year-old daughter into my business has evolved into Our Young Creators, a podcast, a training center, and a movement dedicated to equipping kids with real-world marketable skills so that they can fund their own brighter futures. We're here to inspire you to turn consumption time on devices into creation time and use technology as a tool to bond and not bicker with your kids. Join us each week as we share the inner workings of our partnership and bring you stories from guests of all ages and from all walks of life on our quest to nurture and to celebrate our young creators. Hello and happy Monday, everyone. I am so glad to be here with you today. If you are tuning in live or catching the replay, say hi so that I know that you're watching. Well, today is Monday, the start of a brand new week and the first Monday of May. Can you believe that we're in the middle of Q2 already? It seems like it's totally impossible for it to be this late in the year. My kids keep reminding me that there's now 23 days of school left and we haven't even really made a plan for all of our summer fun yet. So last week here, we talked all about my takeaways from all of the speakers from She's Building Her Empire Live by Stacy Tuschl, and it's been almost 2 weeks since I was there. And yes, time sure does fly when we are having so much fun. Today I wanted to come kind of full circle and talk about you today. My question for you today that we're going to dive into is this. Isn't it time the world heard your message? For those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, my name is Pratt, and I am the Chief Dreamer, podcaster, and author right here at Our Young Creators. Here at OYC, we are committed to equipping kids with real-world skills like podcasting so that they can create their own brighter futures, serve others, and fund their adventures in the process. We love helping parents and kids connect and bond using technology and to start to be very intentional with how they're using their technology and to use it to start to create rather than just consume. Let's go back to my question. Isn't it time the world heard your message? Every day I am blessed to be able to connect with so many amazing individuals all over the world on the podcast and right here at OYC. And one thing that I've learned in connecting with each individual is that every person has such a special gift and things that they need to be sharing with the world. As someone who was really, really shy growing up, I completely get that it can be fearful at times to step into your own brilliance and really own the stage that you're standing on, whether that's through a podcast, through a blog, through a business that you're doing. We're all standing on our own stages, and some of us definitely like that spotlight on us a little more than others. Here's what I want to tell you today. Knowing that everyone has a unique gift to share, whether that's a unique passion that they could talk about all day long, maybe it's something to do with your kids and raising your family. That's what I love talking about, because as a mom of two and somebody who identifies as a creator or creative, my kids are definitely of that mindset as well. Since they were little itty bitty, we've allowed them lots of tools and resources to be as creative as they wanted to be. Now that they're a little bit older, sometimes the creativity lends itself to having really big messes that we have to go back and clean up. However, I love being able to witness the creative process and the things that they come up with all on their own. And you can see behind me, there's a couple of pieces of artwork that my girls have done. I have a whole basket full of them. And as you watch these videos, you may notice that the artwork is going to change. And for me, that's such an important step because I like having new perspective. I like being able to come here and give you new perspective, sometimes when you need it most. Here at OYC, we're really into being able to celebrate and uplift kids and empower them so that they start to own who they are. It's one thing to be an adult and know who we are, but as a kid, there's so many different ways and doors and opportunities that they have, and our job as parents is to help give our kids opportunities and different experiences so that they can get closer to figuring out who it is, what they do, and the gifts and talents that they're innately born with. Now, Marie Forleo, who is an online marketing influencer, she always talks about each person having a story that needs to be shared. There is something special in each of us that needs to be shared, and we need to share it in a big way. And as I'm starting to share more of myself with you here at OYC, it is my hope that I can inspire all of you to share a little bit more, because every single person has gifts and talents, and we are placed on this planet to do something extraordinary with our lives. And I would love to help you get your message out there. Before we wrap today's episode, I wanted to give you a little gift to say thank you for listening to this podcast. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible, where listeners of this podcast can get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/ouryoungcreators. Now, this free audiobook download and trial comes at a perfect time as we kick off our very first digital book club on June 1st, 2018. Our first listen is going to be Brendan Burchard's Life's Golden Ticket. Now you can grab this book for free in preparation for the kickoff of our book club, and you can also get a full 30-day trial at Audible. Audible is my new favorite way to consume books, especially on the go. Head over to audibletrial.com/ouryoungcreators. And now, back to the show. These days, podcasting is a growing field, and the more people that I talk to, the more people who are now starting to listen to podcasts. for themselves, for business, for leisure, and there's a growing number of podcasts for kids and families like this one as well that we do here at OYC. And what I want to say to you and inspire you to do today is to think about the things that you are good at. Now, it can sometimes seem that the things you're good at, you think that everyone out there in the big wide world can also do them because it comes easily to you. For me, creating and coming here on video now is easy for me to do, and I so enjoy being able to come to you and interact with you on this platform. Those things that we take for granted in ourselves are usually the things, the gifts that we need to be sharing with the world. It took a lot of outside influence and mentors to point out to me that my gift was being able to break things down in an easy and fun way and in a way that involves kids. Because as a mom, I don't want other moms having to trade their time in their business for time with their kids. Because here I am blessed to have girls who are now part of my business at different levels and with different skill sets and abilities. But they're able to start contributing, and the time we're spending together building our business together is time that we're creating memories. It's time that they're learning skills that can not only serve them, but they're learning to serve others in the process with those skills. So my challenge for you today is to take a look inside, maybe grab out your phone and use your voice recording app or even the notes on your phone and jot down a couple of things that you're really good at, that are super, super easy for you. And then I want you to think about how you can amplify those gifts. How can you share your message in a bigger way? Can you use video to help you do that? Can you use podcasting? Can you use your blog or your website to help amplify those gifts? Today, I would love for you to share in the comments a couple of things that are really easy for you that may not be so easy for someone else. I don't want you to discount anything because, again, it took outside eyes looking into my skill sets and my passions to say, hey, I think that this podcasting thing you're doing is something you can share with families. Everyone has their unique spin on just about everything these days, and my contribution to the world is being able to help kids and families bond and share their own unique gifts and their journeys to inspire others. If we can all think about impacting a single life, helping somebody to make a better choice, helping somebody to get to that next step as a parent or as a business owner, if you can do that, you have done your job, my friends. Let me know below what those special talents and things that come easily to you are in the comments. Again, don't discount anything because it's usually the things that are so easy for us. We often push out of our mind thinking that could never be something I could offer to the world. But my friends, it's usually those things that come easiest to us that can be our contribution to the world. So as you go off on the rest of your Monday, I would love for you to think about this question. Isn't it time the world heard your message? Isn't it time they heard your perspective and can be inspired by you? All right, my friends, I'm just about to hop into our live class for our Becoming a Podcast family group, and I will catch you again tomorrow, and we will dive deeper into you and your message and amplifying it in a bigger way, showing up and owning center stage where you absolutely need to be. Cheers, my friends.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I may be little now, but I know I'm meant to do something big on this planet, and I want to share my story. I want to learn skills now that can help me create a brighter future for myself, and I want to use technology to do it. I want to use technology to create, not just consume. I want to use technology to bond with you and not have it be something we bicker over constantly. I want to become a podcasting family so we can capture our adventures, document my growing up, and to share with others. Want to know more? Head to www.aryoungcreators.com/podcastingfamily. I'm ready to spend more time with you and create. Are you with me? Visit www.aryoungcreators.com/podcastingfamily.